from rural Ireland, hoping to find work in these mills. These two areas expanded so rapidly they collided with each other, and where they collide is what we call now an interface area, where religious tensions spill over into acts of violence. The largest group of non-conformists were Irish Presbyterian. Unlike Scottish Presbyterians, they were not recognised as being Protestant. They were classed as dissenters, and even though they were given some freedom of worship during the reign of William of Orange, when he died, then the persecution of the Roman Catholic, the nonconformist and the dissenter would take on an altogether more sinister theme, with the introduction of yet more laws. Only this time, these laws demanded that these people denounce their faith. It provoked the first mass exodus from Ireland, with 250,000 leaving in the 18th century, mostly bound for America. It would be the start of an exodus from Ireland that would create a worldwide diaspora of nearly 50 million people claiming Irish ancestry. On the left, one of the 22 existing peace walls in Belfast. Now, apart from being badly named, they're very much misunderstood. For although they're built on what are called interface areas, they're not there to divide the two communities anymore. There's little doubt that they were initially, as many of these walls would have started life as burnt-out double-decker buses, dividing a Catholic from a Protestant part of a street. They then developed into this sort of thing. But now they're there mostly to protect the people that live directly on either side of the wall. But in general, anyone this side or the other side can simply walk round or drive round the wall. It's not like the Berlin Wall was, far from it. On the left, the words of the Dalai Lama at the top in the middle. Open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Bottom right, the words of Bill Clinton. Strength and wisdom are not opposing values. Sadly, these walls are not yet a thing of the past, but they really should not detract from the good work that's been done by community groups in both Falls and Shankill areas, for in coming together to try to solve their differences. They've made a massive difference to this part of Belfast. They've contributed to Belfast being voted the safest capital city in Europe to walk around. That's 2 years in a row. That's some achievement when you consider Belfast's turbulent past. But we're now heading for the Shankill. The people of the Shankill, fiercely loyal to their place inside the United Kingdom, to the royal family, to their British culture. Many of the flags, many of the murals do indicate that loyalty, but there are other more sinister murals. The community groups are working together to have the more offensive of these murals removed and replaced with something that better reflects the culture of the area. For they feel a lot of the paramilitary murals reflect a culture of violence spawned during the Troubles. They want something a bit more interesting than a hooded gunman. Down to the right, 2 paramilitary murals, UVF, then over your right shoulder. The Red Hand Commando mural has been removed to be replaced by something more acceptable. The UVF paramilitary group, set up in 1966, they have no link to the UVF of the same name formed in 1913. On the left, guns and masks. The very themes the community groups want rid of. this underlying threat of violence. Over your right shoulder, 5 murals, some of them simple scenes from history, some of them simply not. And on the left, the Court Credit Union is where the Shankill bomb went off. There's a plaque there giving details, as there are plaques like it everywhere. There's been a major loss of life. Ahead on the right, the Ulster Tower mural, dedicated to the men of the 36th Ulster Division for their attack on the Schwaben Redoubt on the first day of the Battle of the Somme. They were to lose 5,500 in dead and wounded. They won 4 Victoria Crosses and achieved their objectives. On the left, the Somme Archway. Over your left shoulder, the signing of the Covenant opposing the Home Rule Bill of 1912. On the right, the 9 Victoria Cross winners of the 36th Ulster Division. And on the left, now, photographs of a very different kind. The entrance to the museum is just into the right at the Botanic Gardens. It's completely free, although they're running a dinosaur exhibition, which there is a cover charge. On the left now, one of the many churches that were deconsecrated and found other uses. With the movement of so many people out of and around Belfast at the start of the Troubles, churches found themselves without congregations overnight. It's only since the peace process many of these churches